Jeff Cross with CleanFacts Magazine here. I'm with Brandon Burton with Legend Brands. Brandon, you're part of the education arm of the company.
Yeah, Restoration Sciences Academy is the education group that we bring education into the industry out. Legend Brands, as you may know, it's dry use products, it's Pro Restore, used to be Microban and Ice products, and Sapphire Scientific. And we brought together the education resources from all those entities under one umbrella, which gives us about 8,000 different contractors a year that are all being trained under one training entity.
Nice. Of course, we're at an event, that's why there's all kinds of noise here, but good to talk to you about this. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with the RSA, maybe the online training component.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, you can see here behind us, here at the show, we're showing some of the online training modules that we've most recently developed. We've made a substantial investment into online training this year because we feel that online training really matches well to kind of the volatility of the schedule of the restoration contractor. You know, in many cases in this business, as we all know, with all the resources we have, the drying equipment and everything else, it can be really hard to scale the business to meet the really volatile demands that we see. In many cases, we need to very rapidly create awareness with new associates, with turnover, etc., so that people can be productive in the field. And we feel that online training is a vital component for that because it is 24/7, 365, just like the restoration industry.
Okay. So one question that some might have is, if they do the online training, what about the hands-on portion? What do you see with that as far as this program?
Yeah, what we see the online training as is a supplement to the traditional training that is vital to this industry. The online training, in our opinion, is an introduction to the material. It creates awareness. It can take, for example, temporary services that are being brought in to scale up a business and get them aware enough that they can be productive. You can also do the same thing for new hire orientees. So they become familiar, at least in that first 2, 3 months, 5 months, whatever it is, before they can get out to that first training. Then you go to that first training and you go through a WRT class or whatever else it is. When you're done going through that, you're lucky to retain 20% of what you learned. We know that from the education model. Absolutely. So the online training then becomes a supplemental or remedial training to address the subjects that the student would have had a hard time with. And then finally, we have a lot of advanced training available in the industry, your ASD classes, your WLS from the RIA, which we're at right now. Then you need something to sustain. You need something to challenge you to continue thinking about what's new, what's latest, what's greatest. So online training it's almost like the bread on the sandwich, so to speak. It's where you start, kind of the remedial training in the middle, and then that post-training to keep you current with the industry trends and changes and technology that we see pretty rapidly in this business.
So if someone watching this video wanted to partake of the online training, they would go to the Legend Brands website?
Easiest website to go to would be www.rsa-hq.com. It's Restoration Sciences Academy headquarters, so rsa-hq.com.
Okay, hopefully they'll do that.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you very much.